every time. Every time I keep on forgetting to turn on the light. So yeah, what's up YouTube? This is Carbon Fan 921, aka Matthew Davis. And I am finally going to review this movie that I did not get to see in the theaters because I just didn't have time to. So I was going to see it, but all of a sudden, you know what? I just didn't have time. I was just completely lazy. I just didn't have time to see it. So I got it on Blu-ray. So today I'm going to review the 2015 live-action remake of Cinderella. That's right. Alright, and so basically what the plot of this movie is oh yeah, before I get into it, this is a reversible slipcover that you can get at Best Buy. And I like the slip too, which is really cool. And you got the original poster right here. Alright, now Cinderella is basically a live-action version, or a live-action remake of the original classic animated Disney movie. And what happens is, it's about a girl named Ella, except you actually see her parents in this movie. Her actual parents, alright? Although, sadly, her mother died, and his father has gone away. He didn't die. He's still alive, just he went away, and now Ella is stuck with her stepmother and two stepsisters that pretty much treat her like shit. They treat her like she's not even a human. They treat her like she's just a maid. She doesn't even live there. That's basically what they treat her like. You know, that is just... Seriously, they treat her like... They treat her awful. Like, she's the one that cooks, or I'm not sure if she cooks. We don't see her cook in this movie. But she cleans everything. She has to do everything. And pretty much the stepsisters and the mother are lazy as hell and just can't do any work. They just leave Ella to do it. But instead, they just call her Cinderella. And, you know, they just don't want to do any of their work. So they just leave Cinderella to do it. And then one day, you know, Cinderella meets the prince. And, you know, a ball is going to be coming up. And the prince will dance with someone. But the stepmother doesn't want her to go to the ball. So they tear up her dress, and pretty much her fairy godmother comes to grant her her wish. So what happens is, stuff happens, and from, you know, her dress changes, and the pumpkin turns into a carriage, animals turn to people, and horses, and all that stuff. So she goes to the ball, and dances with the prince, and, she has to go home by midnight, so everything will change back the way it was, but she leaves a glass slipper on the staircase, so the prince will know where he could find Cinderella. So what happens is he looks for every single person and to try on the glass slipper, and pretty much it couldn't fit on anybody, which could not fit anybody. Nobody, every single person, you know, it didn't fit. So yeah. And stepmother keeps Cinderella locked up in her room so she would not get the prince. But we all know that she comes out of the room, and he tries on the slipper, then she gets married to the prince, and happily ever after, the end. Alright, what do I think of the movie? I regret not seeing this movie in the theaters, okay? I should have seen this movie in the theaters, and not piece of shit Paranormal Activity, the marked one. No, not the marked ones. what was it? Oh yeah, the Ghost Dimension. But yeah, this was really good. I wanted to see this since I really enjoy the the Disney animated movie. You know, I like that movie. It was part of my childhood. And this was also really good. This actually was pretty successful when it came out. And it was critically acclaimed. It got 85% on Rotten Tomatoes. Pretty much Alice in Wonderland got negative reviews, and Maleficent had mixed reviews, but they weren't critically acclaimed. Pretty much, this was a really good, even though I enjoy those movies, I'll say that I liked this one more. You know, the acting was really well done. Everybody does a good job in this movie. It was well made, it was well directed. The visuals look really good. CGI is good. Everything about it was just really entertaining. This, I should have watched this movie sooner, since knowing it was critically acclaimed and all the positive stuff it's been talking about. Even my friend Blaze the movie fan got to see this movie. He told me he was going to see this movie, and I agree with him. This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. Overall, it gets a 4.5 out of 5 from me. Definitely recommend it if you haven't. So pretty much, yeah, this was a really good movie. What more can I say? Pretty much, I heard that there was going to be a live-action reboot of Beauty and the Beast. That's what I heard, so, well, I'm not sure about that, but when they do make it, please let it be like this, because this was really good. Don't let it be, you know, shitty or something, because this was really good. Just, when you make a live-action Disney remake, make it like this. This is really good. This is how you do a really good, a really well done, live-action Disney remake. So yeah, this has been Carbon Fan 921 AK Matt Davis. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. See you guys later. Word out.